Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So yeah, I'm back with the voiceovers as my health has improved a little bit, and yes, now I will be able to speak continuously for some time. So yeah, and another thing, I did not upload for a few days in between because I also wasn't able to play for a different reason. I would not like to disclose it, but anyways, so we are back now, and yeah, so I think this set of pips is the last day of this solo raid. So the thing is, before I started this fight, I had like 7 bosses left, including the final boss, Deathstroke. So I have exactly 7 bosses left to get a key before this solo raid goes away, right? So that was the plan actually, to do these 7 fights, 7 one shots that I'm able to do, and then get a key. But the first fight itself, as you can see, I messed up. Like generally what I do is build the Fire and Knife stacks with King first, and then we do the rest of the stuff. But here, as I was playing after a lot of time, I actually forgot how to play how I myself played this team a few days ago, and so I went with the regular gameplay that I used to do before. And but even then, like, it's not that I messed just because of that. We still had the fight in control. I messed up later on, which caused this fight to not be a one shot. Okay, we'll come to that, but till then, let's see. So I just stacked King's buff, got Raven's Darkness, and later on when I tagged in King, that's when I realized that I did not build Fire and Knife stacks at all. At this point, here I was not dealing any damage, so I was like, what happened? And then I realized that I'm using Fire and Knife on King. You need to build the stacks first. So here then I changed plans. I thought maybe I would get the Fire and Knife stacks now first, and then I'll again restack Darkness. That was the plan, and things were actually going according to the plan. As you can see, I'm just trying to get the stacks now the way I usually do. 10% we have, so I think for 3 more stacks. For me, level 2 Fire and Knife, it maxes out at 24%. So that is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, 15 we got. So I got to 20% of those stacks, and then I decided, okay, let's stack Darkness, because you can still kill. You don't necessarily need the max stacks to do a one shot anyways. So yeah, I tagged in Raven, tried to get the Darkness stack, and this is the moment I messed up. Yeah, because the damage hardly doesn't on that specials. It's bad, and I messed up again. I did a special, she blocked it, and yeah, then it just went downhill from there. I guess I can't really, yeah, and she just died. So that was the problem. So, but I still got some damage done with just 3 Darkness stacks. You can see. We got the damage. We have the damage, but I messed up. I messed up. It my bad actually. But I was playing after 3-4 days. Some other stuff has been going on, and so on. There are multiple reasons, but anyways, it's fine. I'm just trying to give excuses now. But anyways, so yeah, and finally again messed up again here, which again doesn't matter really. So yeah, because of this, what happened is, so now we can't get a key. Actually, that was the main thing in this video, that we had exactly 7 pips and we had exactly 7 bosses to kill, but now we can't. Anyways, so next, let's move to the next fight, and it will be a cleanup. 400 million health is left, and yeah, let's see what team it is. Okay, so yeah, for the cleanup fight, we are going to use Orb with again his usual setup, Crown with on him, and Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd and Classic Flash as supports. So yeah, again, as you guys know very well, he doesn't do 2 billion damage. He does 1.2 to 1.3, I guess, a little bit more, around 1.3 billion, you can say, around that, in that range, So yeah, so we can easily use him for a 400 million cleanup fight, and so that's what we are going to do. Another thing, like while I was, actually I checked this after I recorded the video, that I can get a key by killing Deathstroke. So like the thing is, there is a half an hour gap between when the pips refresh and when the solo red goes away. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't know if it is actually a half an hour gap, because I checked the timings. Like the pips refresh. Like for me, let's talk about my own thing. For my local time here, the pips refresh at 7:30 p.m. and I checked the time when the solar red goes away, and it says, I think it says 8 p.m. Now I might be mistaken, I'm not sure, because I checked this on the basis of the time left for the pips refreshment and the when the solar red goes away. So from that saw that you can, there is a half an hour gap there. So I think I do have half an hour. In that half an hour, I think I can play and kill Deathstroke. So, but let's see. I'm not sure if it will actually work that way. But anyways, we'll see about that. If I am able to do it, maybe I'll just record a small short video about it and upload it, I guess. Anyways, next fight. Let's move to the next fight. So Boss Bane here, the thing is, if he does successful specials, oh no, I'm sorry, not he does. When you do successful specials, he goes into a infuriated state where his specials, or I think he himself becomes unblockable, or his specials become unblockable. I'm not sure. I think his specials only become unblockable. So the thing is, we are going with Beast Boy simply so that he just can't do anything. And again, with the passive stats that I have now, we are easily hitting damage cap with Beast Boy. Like here also you can see, once the super move is done, this 59 million value is the 59,700,000 value is there. No, that's the damage cap we are hitting here. So yeah, again, pretty easy one shot here, and let's move to the rewards next. Again, teams also, like I'm little bit shuffling here and there. Shuffling is happening mainly between Superman, Supergirl, and Red and Scorpion team, because Justice League, Flash, Classic, Wonder Woman, these are the guys you need to move around here and there sometimes. So still the teams, I'm not using fixed teams, but that doesn't matter. Like here you can see, with Supergirl, in the last video I did not use Classic Wonder Woman. So because of that, what happened is we do the damage, she has the damage, doesn't matter, she does one shot anyways, but we do less damage, like the one shot is slower, and that's the reason I went with Classic Wonder Woman here, because that extra crit damage helps a lot. You do a even quicker one shot. So yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm not using the Classic Flash and Grodd support here, because like Supergirl herself has 3 fast attack hits, so that is again more than enough. She doesn't need extra fast attack hits, and in her build she has fast attack chance on her. I have put it there. So basically that part of Classic Flash is not required. The remaining part of him is the 600% damage buff, which is also not required. Classic Wonder Woman, she doesn't make up for it the whole thing, but it's still better. She doesn't really need that support. So I just removed them from here, and anyways, in today's fight they were used with Orm, so I wouldn't have been able to use them here anyways. So that's not the point again, because you can see the damage. She doesn't need those supports anyways, so that's fine. Because that supports, I think I did one video with Blue Beetle, the legendary Blue Beetle I unlocked, and he doesn't have any gears or anything, like literally nothing. I haven't even put anything on his talents, like those are the only talents that are there once I unlock them. So he still did 1 billion damage, so he's a pretty good character. So again, I am also looking for his gears now, because I am pretty sure with 1 or 2 gears also I think he will be able to do a one shot. But anyways, again, we'll have to wait for it, because I think his gear chest will be there in the store after a long time now, because it was there some time ago only. Anyways, next fight we have Superman, Frost, and Justice League Flash. So this is again one change. Like usually in the last few fights, I was using classic Wonder Woman here with Superman, not Flash. But the thing is, I realized one thing, that his red crypto, this red energy bar is there, no? It stacks a little bit slower if you don't have Justice League Flash, because it is again affected by fast attack chance. So that extra fast attack hit helps here, because Superman only has 2 fast attack hits actually. So that's the reason we are using Justice League Flash here. And the place where Justice League Flash was used before, which was Mortal Kombat team, there we will use something else. Because for them also, like, I don't think it matters now, because Scorpion has reached, my Scorpion at least has reached at that point where he can, wipe bosses off the face of the earth. So he doesn't need Justice League Flash there. So that's the thing. Even Superman here, you can see once we are getting the Fahrenheit stats, the damage is increasing exponentially, and that's again pretty wonderful. So he is also going to be dead in a moment, and yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's move to the next fight now. So these are again the last 2 bosses left. Deathstroke, I'll try to kill, in that half-hour gap that I talked about. I'll have to see if it is actually possible or not. Anyways, next fight we have the Mortal Kombat team, and so yeah, now we don't have Justice League Flash here, so I'm using Vixen. Again, another change that I did was, I switched Vixen with Martian Manhunter in the Beast Boy team. So Vixen is vacant. She doesn't have anything to do, so let's put her here. So the only reason I put her here is because she gives some extra attack on negative effects, right? Based on the number of negative effects the enemy has. And in this fight, we do have negative effects on the enemy, like God Killer from Raiden, then the hotspots of Scorpion, the dot damage, and all those things. So that's the reason we are using Vixen here. I mean, the other choice was just Silver Bane, because he gives some extra attack. Again, that is also fine. So, but look at the damage here. Again, I don't know if this is because of more passive stats or what. We are doing 37. How much? Yeah, we are doing 37 to 38 million per second on the Scorpion's dot value, which is again pretty wonderful. This is actually very nice. Like, I think this fight, this is like one of the fastest one shots that I have done with the Mortal Kombat team. That's how good it is, and it is going to improve with time again, because my Scorpion, I think, is only 5 stars, so there is potential there. His star rating can be increased. Other thing is maybe different artifact, like this I have talked a lot, like a gemstone or a lasso of truth. I just need to put those artifacts on Scorpion, and again it's going to be even faster. So that is the thing. A gemstone might be a little bit complicated to use based on the gameplay. Lasso is pretty easy, like you don't have to do anything. Like, the gameplay is not going to change at all if you put lasso on Scorpion instead of dark metal cards. That's the thing. So yeah, that's just something I would like to do in the future. But anyways, for the last fight we have boss Joker, last boss other than Deathstroke, and here we are going to use Batwoman the Drowned. So here also we will be able to see a big increase in the damage, because more passive stats, and on top of that boss Joker, who is the last boss who has the highest attack value. So we are also going to steal a lot of attack. And so yeah, like normally I used to do like how much, 40 million on the dot values of Batwoman. Here you see what the damage is. Like I was like, honestly, I myself was shocked when I saw the damage. It was very high, like a big increase in the damage I saw here. Like here you can see, without any damage stacks, the crit damage stacks, we are doing 29 million per second. That itself is a big value. It's not a small value at all. And then in the next activation, we will have some stacks, and then let's see what damage will be. So with regards to the damage, we are doing a lot actually here. Like here you can see 61. and I did a few hits with Robin King, and it's 74 million per second. 74 million per second for a normal bat woman that round 5. It's pretty wonderful. It's crazy damage. It's nice. So, anyways, yeah, again, fastest one shot with the bat woman that round team for me again. And so, yeah, anyways, this is the last fight. So, let's meet in the next video. I'll see if I can kill Deathstroke today and put the video out. But till then, thank you very much. And yeah, bye bye.